Greetings and shalom, beloveds. You are tuned in to Meta Heal Worship, Luna 24/7 Spiritual Center, Sunday's Inspiration with Reverend Coach C. Beloveds, I was waiting. I said, Holy Spirit, Father God, what is it that you want me to share for Sunday's inspiration, right? I'm just going about my life, my daily, routine activities. And then it happened. I got this download, insight, word of knowledge, prophetic word, whatever you want to call it. There are many terms out there. But I got this word from on high. How about that? And it's like God has approved certain people to do certain things. But then you have other people that are trying to, how shall I say, disqualify you for the assignment that God has anointed and appointed and approved you to do. But because they don't like it, they are on this campaign, honey, to disqualify you, to prove that you're not who you say you are, even if it's falsified things. I mean, and that's what I got. It's like they're trying to disqualify people that God has. He said set apart. He has a set apart people for specific tasks that he has to happen here in the earth realm. Chosen. We hear that word a lot. But only God really and truly knows who he has chosen. And so you have these people that are chosen and set apart, consecrated for different tasks here in the earth realm. But you also have enemies of the assignment of God still and yet. There's nothing new under the sun. This has been happening for how many years? Umpteen, eon, lifetimes. You have good and you have evil. There's always going to be, contrast. Let's just say that. And so you have people that is trying to disqualify you because they don't like how you do you. They don't like how you do what God has destined for you to do. Because it does not fit within the parameters of what they want. It's too different, it's too weird, it's too out there, it's too new age, otherworldly. And no, I don't like that. So we have to disqualify this person, these people. Ah, man. And here's the thing. I'm not ashamed to say it because he says you don't have to be ashamed or afraid, because if anything, you are the one that's most qualified to say this, because you're self-protecting, you're trying to protect yourself from these entities that are coming against you. And you'll be surprised who it is. I'm not being led to say who it is, but I can, because I know. I think a lot of things that's happening is like, one, I'm shocked. Two, I'm hurt, because these are people, places that you have 9 times out of 10 served and prayed with and for things of that nature. And these are the people that are coming against what's going on here, coming against the plan of God for your life. It's like, so God says, I am the one that's most qualified to speak on this because they are coming for me. I said this yesterday, but I didn't post anything about it. I said, I haven't said this in a while. They keep coming at me, picking on me. God's gonna keep on blessing me. It's like you will be surprised and shocked at who's coming for who these days. And so this is what he said. You are the most qualified person because they're coming for you. That's what qualifies you. I'm like, okay. Ah, man, where we going at with this one? So I'm multitasking as usual in this place. I'm just waiting, and this situation is on me heavy. And I feel like just weeping right here in the middle of this restaurant. I'm trying to hold back my tears because the situation is, it's just interesting. Thank you, ma'am. It's just interesting that we're living in a time now. Let me wait till I get out so y'all can hear me. We're living in times now where you are being persecuted for being your authentic, true self. I mean, I'm talking to God and praying and saying things like, what is this? Like, I'm just being me. You got these people that are crazy, acting crazy, just doing all kind of crazy stuff because you're being you. That is it. And to me, being I don't know, empathic, I guess, it hurts because it's like I'm not doing anything but being myself, and people hate you for being who you are. They do these little mind I hear the word hijacking people's minds to make them think of you otherwise so that they can treat you ill and crazy. And all of this is stemming from anger, jealousy. Just for what? Because you have decided to be you. I mean, who else am I supposed to be, God? I can't help if some things that people do to me it seems so erroneous and crazy. I can't help that. That's just the way it is. I hear my granny say, she used to say, I am just what I am. I don't pretend. Hello? I mean, I think I got that honestly. I don't want to pretend. Why? Why waste your energy, your time, money, blah, 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 pretending to be not you? You're really doing a disservice to people. But this is making me like want to weep because I'm like, I don't understand. And I keep saying that. And I feel like a little kid sometimes. It's like, why? Why do they hate me like this? I sound like Star. Why do they hate me? Why? I didn't do anything. Why don't they like me? I'm nice. I'm lovable. Why are they being so mean? And I find myself like wanting to tear up right now because I don't understand some things. And it's like I'm not getting any answers that I want. And then to have people fighting you, people that you have prayed for and earnestly, in Psalm, I think it's 35, you prayed for them, but now if you in trouble, they glad and they coming for you. Instead of praying for you and wishing you well, they wishing you hell. I'm like, why are they treating me like this? All I ever did to you was pray for you in a good way. Hello, a God way. And what I'm receiving in return is crazy. And that's why I think the problem is because it hurts because of who is coming against me. The elect. Hello, people that have been supposed to be called, and y'all don't understand. All because you decide to listen to God yourself. All right. And I'm further hearing that, see, new paradigm, new shift. This is what this is. And they don't like it. And they don't like you because you basically are one of the key leaders, I hear. You're one of the key leaders of this new movement here. You're built for this. And that's another thing they don't like. All the crap that they have done to you, you are still here. They don't like that. Because, honey, they did a lot. I may not ever know all that they have done, but what Spirit has revealed to me, I'm like, this is crazy. I still don't. I think what's really bugging me is that why? You know how kids say, why? But why? But why? That's my big thing. Why? Why hate so? It's story time, guys. Maybe I should let Star do this. What do y'all think? Maybe I should. See. Hey guys, it's Star. The gang's not here, but I just want to talk a little bit about you guys. Tell you guys a little something. I'm just gonna read it off this paper. Miss Chandra wrote it down for me to read to you guys. Okay, listen up. It's just a little story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She probably was about 7. And she lived with her grandma. And she used to sit on her grandma's porch. And grandma had a screen porch.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Twin Gate Drive.
So she used to sit on her screen porch and just, sit there and watch the little people or watch the people on the court. They had a basketball court right in front of her grandma's house. So she always had a little something to look at. Anyway, yeah. You always had guys on the basketball court playing basketball. Anyway, so what is this little story all about? You know how they say in the Bible how what's his name? The devil goes around roaming, seeking whom he may what? Eat up or, devour. Devour. Miss Chandra just corrected me. It's devour. So, why did I say that? Well, I think it's time to let Miss Chandra finish this little story. Bye. See you guys later. Oh, did you guys get our book yet? Please go to our website and I'm at Miss Chandra's website and get our cards and books. Gotta help the next generations of vegetarians and vegans and what's that other word? I think it's a fruitarian now. Oh, I think I want to try that because I like mostly all fruits. So if you get to eat all fruits, I think that's fun. Oh, we should try that as a group for the summer. Let's all be fruitarians, guys. I think we're gonna just have to get with our maybe our school nutritionist to make sure we're getting all the nutrition that we need. I don't know, we might have to take some vitamins or some herbs or something just to make sure we're getting everything we need. Let's try. I'm gonna let the gang know that we may try to be fruitarians for the entire summer. Okay, go and get our books, guys. Here's Miss Chandra. She's gonna finish this little story. So, I was talking, but I had to make some space on this device. So let me see if I can recall everything that I was saying. So, what was I saying? She mentioned about how there was a little girl sitting on her grandma's back porch, and how they would have basketball games and different things like that. And there was this devil that would be roaming around seeking whom he may devour. Well, let me just share a little tidbit of information with you. Okay, so the thing about the devil is they know you said he's seeking to devour. So the devil has gifts, right? They have these spiritual psychic gifts, and they use it for bad things and evil and not good. So long story short is, this devil energy was roaming around when this little girl just happened to be little and living with her grandma. So this devil sought this little girl out, not physically, but spiritually, psychically. This devil,
In a quarter mile, merge onto US 19 South,
was checking to see what type of spiritual gifts this little girl had. So, long story short, this devil stole what was not his or hers. He took the little girl's spiritual gifts to use for himself or herself. But the thing is, he did not know, or she did not know, that God would raise that same little girl up to be, I hear a word, a spiritual assassin. Oh my God. A spiritual annihilator, assassin, a spiritual agent to seek back and to reclaim everything that was stolen from her or him. They didn't know that then. But I get a little hint that they are finding out some of these things now. So, like I said, a long story short, because you will definitely get more of this information, more of this story later. In what? Guess what? Yes, another book. This one, I think it's going to have a little twist. It's going to be a novel, and it's going to be a fiction novel. My very first fiction novel. I've already started the manuscript and things of that nature. I'm trying to remember. Do I want to share anymore? Well, let me just share this little piece that, see, the thing is, he didn't know that God was going to use this little girl one day to reclaim all of her spiritual gifts that was stolen, not just from this one devil, but see, this devil, they have helpers in the earth realm. And see, that's the problem now, because reclamation season is here, payday is here as well. And then you have people that are just coming along at the tail end of this because they don't know the whole story, right? they're just looking and saying, well, you don't want to share and you need to give half and 50% and blah, blah, blah. But little do they know that the thing that they are trying to keep stealing, it belongs to the person that they keep trying to steal it from. And another tip for them is, why do you think it keeps migrating back to this person, this little girl? Oh, maybe it's because that's the owner. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. It always, always, always migrates back to the original owner. So you see, she's not being stingy. She's not being selfish. She's reclaiming that which was stolen from her since she was a little girl. Now you keep that in mind out here in these spiritual streets. Child, this here novel has got to be a bestseller. I mean, do you think this is a true story? Or do you think it's made up? Well, inquiring minds want to know. So you just need to stay tuned until this novel hits the bookshelves and stores wherever books are sold. So stay tuned, honey, because it's coming. Okay, beloveds, you heard the little preview, intro, whatever you want to call it, about this here story. Now, who's going to help me pick and choose a catchy title for this novel? Do you guys think it's fiction? Do you think it's nonfiction? I mean, I want to hear from you. Go to our website, submit an inquiry, submit catchy titles for this novel that's going to be a bestseller. I think you want to get in on this one. I may do a raffle. I'm not sure. But anyway, what should this novel be called? I need a title. I'm not sold on the picture. I'm just, moving forward. All right. I'll be looking to hear from you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Meta Worship Luna 24/7 Spiritual Center. Don't forget, if you need prayer, please submit an inquiry on our website so that you can be added to the prayer wall. And if you would like to give, go to our website and do that as well. Point, click, give, and shop today. Don't delay.